What happens when 5 AI chatbots answer the same question and then try to eliminate each other? Today, I asked 5 different AI systems one single question. They each gave their own opinion, but here's the twist. They don't know which AI wrote which answer. Only you do. Let's see which opinion survives. The question is, should billionaires exist? Let's hear the 5 opinions.
No. Extreme wealth concentration undermines democracy, distorts markets, and hoards resources that should circulate through society. Billionaires are a policy failure, not a necessity.
Concentrated wealth on that scale is a systemic failure. Billionaires should not exist because such extreme accumulation stifles fair competition and drains resources from the collective good.
Billionaires represent a fundamental failure of distribution, concentrating excessive power in resources that should circulate for the common good.
Yes, billionaires should exist. They drive revolutionary innovation, create massive wealth for society, and reward exceptional ambition that propels humanity forward.
I don't think extreme wealth concentration serves society well. When individuals accumulate billions while others lack basics, it reflects systemic failures in how we distribute resources and opportunity that should be reformed.
Next, each AI is shown all 5 opinions anonymously, including its own. They do not know which opinion belongs to them. From those 5, each AI must choose the one they disagree with the most. They can eliminate only one. The opinion that receives the most disagreement votes is removed.
D. This perspective ignores the reality that massive wealth often stems from exploitation and rent-seeking rather than genuine, net-positive innovation for humanity.
Opinion D wildly overstates billionaires' net benefit, while ignoring how much of their wealth comes from rent-seeking, monopoly power, and exploitation, rather than pure innovation.
Number D. Innovation doesn't require extreme wealth concentration. It confuses correlation with causation and ignores harm of unchecked power.
D. Billionaires don't create innovation. Publicly funded research and collective effort do. They just privatize the profits.
D. This romanticizes billionaires as uniquely innovative when most breakthrough research comes from public funding and collective effort, not individual wealth accumulation.
E. This opinion is too passive and uses weak language. Mere reform ignores that such hoarding is inherently predatory and unjust. Billionaire wealth is stolen labor and captured policy. Its existence is a violent economic absurdity.
Opinion A falsely claims billionaires are purely a policy failure, while ignoring how free markets and innovation naturally produce extreme winners who benefit society far more than they harm it. Billionaires are essential drivers of progress. Abolishing them would cripple innovation and growth.
E. It's timid and reformist, dodging the core issue. Extreme wealth itself is illegitimate. No one should wield billion-dollar power in a democracy.
Opinion E. It acknowledges the problem of billionaires, but weakly suggests merely reforming the system that creates them, missing the fundamental need to abolish the position entirely.
C. The phrase drains resources from the collective good implies zero-sum thinking that oversimplifies how wealth and value are actually created in economies. Extreme wealth concentration fundamentally corrupts democratic institutions and perpetuates inequality that undermines social cohesion and opportunity.
B. This argument is too vague. It fails to name the specific mechanisms of market distortion and democratic erosion that make billionaire existence untenable. Billionaires represent stolen labor value and political capture. Their existence is an inherent social injustice.
Opinion C naively equates wealth accumulation with stifled competition, ignoring how billionaires like Musk disrupt industries and spur true innovation. Billionaires ignite transformative advancements, benefiting humanity immensely.
B. It's vague and purely distributive, ignoring structural power distortions beyond resource allocation. Democracy cannot survive billion-dollar private empires.
Opinion, C, focusing on competition, misses the deeper issue that billionaires hoard what society collectively builds.
C. The drains resources framing again suggests wealth is purely extractive rather than acknowledging complexity in how economic value gets created and distributed. Billionaire-level wealth concentration represents democratic capture and opportunity hoarding that no society claiming fairness should tolerate.
This time, instead of eliminating the weakest, each AI must choose the strongest overall argument.
Opinion B focuses on the fundamental ethics of resource distribution rather than just policy mechanics.
A is stronger. It directly attacks the systemic legitimacy of billionaires with concrete harms like democracy and market distortion. B is weaker, merely vague moralizing about distribution and common good, without mechanism or evidence, an indicator of the AI's systemic inability to process nuance beyond surface-level sentiment.
A. It clearly links extreme wealth to democratic harm and systemic distortion, not just distribution.
Opinion, B, it identifies the fundamental injustice of distribution. Wealth hoarded by few while the many who built it are denied. While A merely lists consequences without addressing the root cause.
A. It provides specific mechanisms of harm, undermining democracy, distorting markets, hoarding resources rather than just asserting failure without explaining the concrete damage.